Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone, to the Advancement Center and back to the world of magic and miracles. Back to, it's funny. Actually, we're always there. We're always living in that world. It's just whether or not you're aware of all the magic and all the miracles that are a part of our lives, your lives, every day, every single day. And it's so easy to get distracted away from that. But it's always there. It's always available. And it's becoming more and more prevalent as more people feel it, experience it, the more it's here. The more you feel it and experience it, the more it's here. It really is all about you, really. The more you experience it, the more it's felt everywhere. And it's always so interesting every week before the next broadcast to the experience of choosing the invitation for the next broadcast is really an interesting experience. It's not something that comes from the head. It comes very much the way these broadcasts come. They just come through. It's that just listening and allowing what's going to come through next. And when it pops up, it's pretty obvious. It's like when it's the right thing, whether it's the picture, whether it's the words, it's like they start flashing, like, pick me. It's really fun. It's, and for some reason, doesn't matter, the deer and the rabbit, which the photo in my invitation for today, it just keeps that gentleness, that connecting, even two beings that you would think they would never connect in that way, is so beautiful to me. And it's happening between so many different species of animals that you would think in the past, you would think one would eat the other, or not even, the other wouldn't even be in its world of awareness. And that's how I see us, the human species. Just that connection, that gentleness, that greeting, that honoring of each one. It's really what's real in this world. It's what I came here for, in particular, is that connection. And it's always magic because it's always different. And it always has a different flavor, even when you're with the same person day by day. You're living with someone, and when you're in the world of magic and miracles, every day is new. Every moment is new. And every encounter, every interaction is new. And therein lies the beauty of life. And I just love how the animals are showing us the simplicity and the beauty of that gentle interaction. Because there are times when interactions with other humans have something else going on. And I remember as a young child, I had an awareness of that, like not understanding the first time I experienced a little girl my age that wasn't very nice. I just totally didn't understand it. I was completely baffled, actually. I couldn't understand why we weren't all kind and gentle with each other. So the good news is it's growing. And I believe it's going to take over. And there may be pockets of other things, but they won't be in your world. If your world is that feeling that you get when you see that rabbit and that deer looking at each other, like discovering each other, and then they touch heads. To me, that says so much. It's the majesty of all of us. It's the majesty that we all brought here, that there was an attempt to hijack it. It sort of worked, but it's not working anymore. So all the things that are anything but magic are slowly melting away. And you can have the same interaction with yourself. Maybe not the same, but you can have that connection that you make can happen in a fraction of a second as I get pulled sometimes into this world to the point where maybe my connection is less with my bigger self, my bigger majestic being that is really who we all are. But when you just take that moment of awareness of reconnecting with the harmony that you came with, the harmony that is you, and all of a sudden the energy shifts. It can happen in a second or less. And I had an experience like this the other morning. It just, within a minute period of time, something that felt uncomfortable suddenly changed. And it was an energy. I could feel it through my body. I could feel this sense of calm and peace just take over. And there was no problem. There was nothing wrong. And that is how it is. There are no problems. And the more and more we can live in that world and know there are no problems and see the harmony that you know is real, and just keep seeing it, keep seeing it here, see it in your future, whether it's harmony within your own being, whether it's harmony with another. If you see it, and that's all you see, then that's what you live. That's what you experience. And the beauty and the quiet of this moment, here we are outside, and it's so calm here. And the overcast brings it this different feeling, this feeling of softness and maybe a little bit more, I don't know the right word, intimacy. It's kind of like reminds me of when after a snow, everything becomes so quiet, so peaceful. We seem to be having that here with this fog and this gentleness that's surrounding us here out in nature. And it's that connection. It's that connection to the natural world that is so brilliant. My world growing up had architecture and design as part of it. And for me, a building, a house, a home, anything that we live in, work in, the windows and openings to the outside and skylights have always been so important. And I always felt it was such an important part of any home, any place where we dwell or work. We seem to spend more time often where we work than at home. But even having that open connection, a reminder to nature, it's such an easy way for me to connect with this place of harmony. And I have the great good fortune right now where I work of being outside. And sometimes when it's quiet, I can just look up at the mountains and I see red-tailed hawks as they look for that bit of air to take them up and up and up. And the dragonfly that comes to visit, and the birds that come and serenade us. And then that feeling continues. And then you're connecting with other humans. And there's still that feeling and that magic. And something as simple as a smile and a greeting of welcome or welcome home can touch someone. And in using your brain can make it seem silly or small. And then I remember one day a woman was getting out of the passenger side of a vehicle, and I opened the door for her and I welcomed her home because that's one of the things we do. And she was so moved. I will never forget it. She was so tickled and so moved. She had to give me a hug. And we can do that for each other every day. That's what a friend is. Whether it's someone you've known for a long time, forever, whether it's someone you're meeting for the first time, it doesn't really matter. It's that acknowledgement. It's that welcoming home. It's that connection of beauty and love and gentleness and beyond words. That just makes this life so magical. And it's just the most amazing thing to watch. And at this time, I'm having a lot of experiences and a lot of opportunities to watch. And it's beyond It's beyond description. The words I've used, I feel like just touch the surface. But I think everyone can feel it. Everyone has had the experience. And it's not a small thing. It's something to celebrate. It really is. Every day, every moment, celebrate this beautiful life. These beautiful ways that we can touch each other and change each other's lives. And it's so easy. It's so funny. It's so easy. Some people don't realize how easy it is. Some of us, so many are programmed that life is hard, and it's so not hard. Connecting with another being is so easy, so simple. Whether it's an animal, whether it's another person, whether it's a tree. So welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Enjoy this world of magic and miracles every day. If it's always there, if it's always somehow that that feeling of that connection to that is there, the magic doesn't stop. The miracles don't stop. And don't be worried. If you get pulled away, we all get pulled away now and then. Just come right back. It's not anything to do. It's just like a gentle reminder. That's why these great beings have show up here on this planet. They're always gently reminding us of something we already know, but we've forgotten. So just another gentle reminder to enjoy life, to celebrate life. Enjoy your friendship with everyone you meet. And may you always have a perfect life, perfect health, and an amazingly, vibrantly magic future. Thank you.